Alright guys, just wanted to get back. We'll call this part 2. I got all my computers mounted, just kind of test fit them, got them all in, and I just wanted to kind of show you what we got here. Now this is the computer for the EFI. This is the one that came out of the donor car. This bracket here also came out of the donor car. I was able to kind of get into it right, where are we at there? Can you see it? Yeah, well. Okay, so I made a bracket. I don't know if you can see it. Yeah, this bracket here. Screwed it into here and then screwed it into this bracket here, really shorted up. I also screwed it into, there was already a hole right here for my bracket for my AC. So I screwed that in there and then back up in here. I don't know if you can see it or not. Yeah, right back up in there. There's two screws that I really didn't want to go through the cowling, but I really didn't have any choice. So I went ahead and screwed that in there. And as you can see, it's in there pretty good. It's not going anywhere. So now also what I got in here is I got my computer for my Dakota Digital, which is right here. I just basically got some really strong 30-pound double-sided tape, taped it right up here onto this bracket on my air conditioner box, and that should be good. And then back up there I have my classic auto air computer as well. So all this back in here is all going to be behind my handy dandy little glove box that came with the classic auto air. So I'm going to have to do some trimming on it. I might have to take this down and put a little nipple back here on the back side of this one here to get this to push back just a little bit. Then I probably won't have to do any modifications on this. Otherwise I might have to groove it out, and I really don't want to do that. I put a relay right here for the, oh here you go, right here, which is also causing some interference. I don't really have a whole lot of room to move this anywhere. I mean, I guess I could move it down here, or maybe try to find another location, but I'm pretty limited as far as where I can put that. But as it is right now, all these colored lines are for the AC. They'll all go up in here, and then now I'll just be able to get in here with my screwdriver and put the appropriate wires where it needs to go. Right here are basically the turn signal, some different ones that will go into that Dakota Digital. Obviously you can see I got more than enough room, so I'll be able to get up in there and get those in pretty freely. I did originally want to put this back up there. You can kind of see where that that little hole is there, but I just really didn't like the idea of having all those wires run there. It's so close to that arm with the windshield wipers. Not that the wipers will ever be on, because this car's never going to see rain, but still, I just didn't want to deal with it. If I ever am out in the rain, I just don't want to have to deal with it. So now I was able to move all these wires over here, and I'm good to go. I still got to mount these relays here for the Ron Francis wiring harness. They'll probably go up in here, somewhere up there. And then I also got this little fuse for the Ron Francis that I'll have to mount up here. So that means I'll have to modify the kick panel whenever I get those installed. And then as far as tapping into the VSS for my speedometer, that'll go right up here where this is going into the box. I'll pull that down, pull it out, and then I'll just run a wire from here right over to here, and then that's, where am I at? Here I am, right here, and then that's basically how I will get my signal over to my Dakota Digital, which will be over here. Now this is the only cable that's going to come off the actual the Dakota Digital box, this one here, and then this runs over to here and will come out and just plugs in right there. This cable's perfect. It's about 3 feet, so I've already measured it out. That's going to fit in real nicely. So now I'm not going to have a whole lot of cluster there. Over here, I just got some miscellaneous wires. These are like radio wires, some ground, stuff like that. So, but I got the majority of it. I'll be able to get my switches in, get all this stuff mounted, and then once I get all this stuff, you know, mounted and all the wires tucked away, then I'll be able to go out and do the front wiring out front with the lighting, and, you know, getting the battery hooked up and the starter and all that other stuff. So but here's another picture of it, just so you guys can see. This is all behind the glove box. There's classic AutoWare brain, there's the Dakota digital brain, and here's my ECU from the donor car, which is right there. Going to tuck right behind the glove box, nice and neat. Hope you guys like this video. Bye.